Hello, fellow Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku puzzle for Friday, the 6th of August, 2021. It's afternoon here in Bangkok. I managed to get an early afternoon nap, so I'm feeling more refreshed than I was this morning attempting the Guardian, which was pretty tricky. Tough stuff, can't even say it, tough stuff today. And I've had some very spicy food, and that's woken me up again. So I'm going to head on with the New York Times puzzle, a regular hard level puzzle that I like to play daily. So if you enjoy this, come back most days of the week. You will see this here. Okay. You should know how to play the game already, so I'm not going to explain the rules, but I will say that this 4 blocks down this column, so this square cannot be a 4, and this 4 here blocks down this column, so none of these 3 squares can be a 4, and this 4 blocks across this row, so none of these two squares can be a 4, so we know that a 4 goes there. And if you understood that, you probably don't need an explanation of the rules, because those are the rules in a practical way, in a practical example. I see 7 blocking across here, 7 blocking across here, and 7 blocking up, so that means I can and must place a 7 there. I say must because it has to go there, because there is only one solution to a Sudoku puzzle, if it's created properly, that is. Are they going to give us any more? Is it going to be a real tough one today? Guardian was very miserly with its easy numbers today. And this is going to be even worse by the looks of it. There's one. Okay, 1 blocking down this column, 1 blocking up this column, 1 across this row. So that gives us a 1 there. Okay, this does look like it's going to be a tough one. I think I'm going to roll through the numbers, highlighting them, just give myself an idea to try and save a bit of time. Oh, look, here we go. I've seen it already. 2 blocking across here, 2 blocking across here. It gives me a 2 there. I don't think I can do much else with 2s, though, looking at it now. So how about 3s? Oh, that spicy food is coming back. No, not much. 4s. We've got just about what we can do with 4s already. You know, they're limited to a couple of squares here, but not good enough to place 5. I already saw that 5 is possible in these couple of squares up in block 3, if you're one of those persons that numbers their blocks. Nothing else though. 6. Again, 6 is available in these 2 squares because there's 6 blocks across here, so 6 is in these 2 squares. But up here it's a threesome, and so no, not good enough to give us anything concrete. 7s are here and here, again, because they're down here and here, of course. But again, not enough to give us anything certain. 8s are here and here. And 8s are here and here also. So that looks like a pair that I'm going to have to put in a moment. Okay. What was it? 6s, was it? 6 and 8 are in these 2 squares here. 6 and 8 are here. Is that going to give us anything else? Yes, it is. 6 and 8 are limited to these 2 squares here, right? So that means 7, which blocks here, will be placed in either this square or this square. So we'll block back, and this square or this square are blocked now by when the eventual 7 is placed. And this 7 blocks down here, so we can say that there must be a 7 in that square there. We can also find this number. Excuse me. Oh, that's very spicy. So that was a 6 and 8, right? So this has got to be a 5 here. Now I'm trying to do as much as I can without putting in the candidates, because you know, if you watch this morning's video, you'll see lots and lots of candidates makes it more difficult. So if I try to do as much as I can before I head off to candidate land. Okay, this 4 blocks this square, this 4 blocks this square, so 4's going in here. Excuse me. 4 blocking up here, and across here. 4's in there. Like so. Now, I also noticed that this 8 blocks up here and down here. And what's the other number? 6, I think it was, wasn't it? Oh, not 6. What's the other number for here, this and this? I thought I saw something. A 5, sorry, I take it 5, that was it. 5 blocking down here, 5 blocking up here. So these 2 squares here have to be 5 and 8. So this 6 blocks up this column, and this is 5 or 8 here, so 6 is going to be in this square here, has to be. Now we can find this number here, this square here, because we must be able to work out what's missing here, because we know this is 5 or 8, right? So if that's 5 or 8, we're checking this block. So we don't yet have a 2, so 2 is in one of these squares. We don't have a 3 yet, and that's in one of the squares. We don't have a 9. 2, 3, and 9 are here, right? So we'll remember 2, 3, and 9. So now let's go through here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We don't have 7, that's a 7 there. By the way, this 2, 3, and 9 gives us nothing. There's no no intersecting 2s, 3s, or 9s at all. So we've got absolutely nothing on that. But actually, we have got something, if I'm seeing it right, because look at the 2s. No, I'm wrong. By the way, if you're just joining this channel, you'll see that I make lots of mistakes. I thought that was the only square that wasn't seen by a 2, because it had blocking 2 here and here and here. I thought there was a 2 seeing this square as well, but it appears I was wrong. I apologize. Don't shoot me. What are the missing numbers down here? 3 and 9, is it? 3 and 9? Okay, can't do much with that either. You can hear a very animated bird outside. I'm not sure if the microphone is picking that up or not, but it's singing to its heart's content. Maybe because it's Friday afternoon. And this is 5 and 8. Can we see what's missing up here? Well, it's not a 2, is it? It can't be a 3 because that's there. 5, 8, 6, 9. No, it's not enough. Well, I think that my non-pencil marking moments are coming to a close. and I shall have to invoke candidate filling. So I better get on with it. Excuse me. So let's select the candidate thingy-bob and put 5, 8 in there. And what was this? 2, 3, and 9, wasn't it, down here? 2, 3, 9. Hey, where's my 2 gone? Oh, okay. Doing strange things. Right, some 7s. I can see 7 blocking up here. 7 is in those squares there. 7 is here and here. Missing numbers here are oh dear. My cat is moaning as well. What are they? 8 and what? 8 and I've lost it. 6 and 8. 6s are also a pair in these 2 squares here. 1 is a pair in these 2 squares here because blocking across here, and up here. So that's good. Also, while I'm at it, let me put 1 in those 2 squares there. Right now, let's see. We've got 1 and 6 here. Let's see if that affects anything else. Well, it gives us a 3 blocking up here and down here. So 3 is in those squares. Really not giving us much though. Not much intersecting that's not a 1 or a 6, right? It's really very paltry. Okay, 5 blocking across here and across here. Let's put in a pair of candidate 5. Something else I see. 5 is limited to the left or the right columns down here as well. All right, so 5 is limited to the left or right columns here. So that means that 5 must be in the middle column. So 5 is either here or here, and that means over here 5 has now got to be in one of these 2 squares, right? Because 5 top row and middle row, top row and middle row, and now we have this square blocking 5 there, so we can actually place a 5. It goes there, and now we can place another 5 here. Ooh-wee, baby. And then 5 down here, of course. If you get your eye to kind of follow the line, and then we can see a 5 is going to be in that square there. And we must remove candidate 5 there. Okay, we can't get the last remaining 5s because they're in this kind of little pattern like this. You know, it makes an X-wing, of course, but we're not going to put in any other 5s, so we won't be removing any more 5s, so nothing to think about there. Nothing to see here, as they say in police detective stories. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, so 9 is the missing number across here. That means this square cannot be a 9 now. 9 has got to be here, and the last number to get is a 3 there. And so 3 will also be a pair up here like this, and the other missing number is a 2, I believe. So 2 like so. Must remember, note to self, do not eat very spicy food just before undertaking a recording of Sudoku. I shall be coughing and spluttering all the way through. I apologize, dear viewer. Right, 4 blocking across here, 4 blocking up here. So 4 is available in these 2 squares. 4 blocking across this row, and up here. So 4 is available in those 2 squares. Again, same kind of thing. You know, it's a potential X-wing, but it's not going to mean anything because we're not going to put in any other 4s. Let's fill in these numbers here because we know that's 7 or 9. So first of all, this can't be a 1, but we haven't got a 1 in this row yet, so we can place a 1 there, and we can actually find this number because we've got the others. We have not yet got a 6, so that's a 6. And then 6 blocking up here, and 6 blocking across gives us a 6 there. 6 across there, and up here, so we can place a 6 there. Missing numbers down here, of course, are 3 and 8 in here. I should put them in to remind us of what we're doing. This one I can place pencil mark 1. Okay, one blocking up here, and across here. So pencil mark 1 in those two squares there. Oh look, I can find this, can't I? I've just realised I've got 2 and 3 here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is a 9. Let's put in the 9 there. Okay, I believe the 3 missing numbers in this row are 1, 7, and 2. If I look down here, 2 and a 7, both blocking this square, so this has got to be a 1. And now we can remove candidate 1 here, and we can place a 1 here. And here as well, of course. And we're overwriting a 6 as a pair, so the 6 goes here. We're overwriting 5, the 5 goes in there. 6 now, 6 we can finish off. We've got 6 or 8 here, so 6 goes there, the 8 goes there. So far it's been rather less strenuous than this morning's Guardian, I must admit. So 7 and 2 in these two squares here, but can't tell which is which just yet, so we'll hold off on that. Well, okay, I think now it's getting to be tougher. And I'm going to need to fill in candidates, the remaining candidates, I think. There's just a few blocks to get, so not sure where to start. I'll start over this side. From absolutely no. Oh, whoa, hold the bus. I've just realised. Number to get here, I've got a 9 to fill in here. That also means I've got a 9 to fill in down here, right? 9 blocking across, and up here. Oh, nearly wasted a bit of time there when unnecessarily. All right. Now get back to candidate filling that I was going to do. So the 2 can go anywhere here. The 8 blocks this square here, so 8 is in this square, and the 7 is blocked along here, so 7 is here, and that's good because now we can see blocking down here. We can remove candidate 7, and that will leave us with a 9 in that square and a 7 here. Have we finished the 9s yet? No, but we can see where the last one goes, because look, this 9 here blocks this square, this 9 blocks this square, so in this row, and 9 blocking this square of course, so in this row a 9 must be. And now we can remove our excess candidates, and that will leave us with 2, 3. Okay. So over here, let's see anything now. So we don't yet have 2, but 2 can go anywhere. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 can go anywhere, can't it? Yes. And 9 is blocking this square here. Have we not got 9 here yet? Really? 9 is blocking up here actually, so 9 is a candidate here. Ooh, sorry, 9 and 9 here. Okay, no, we haven't finished 9s. We've got 9s, pair of 9s over here to get as well. Okay, obviously blocking up here, blocking down there. Okay, I don't know why I didn't see this before, but 5 here, I've got 5 or 8, so that's a mistake, isn't it? Because that's got to be an 8, and that's got to be a 5. Also, I've got an 8 in this row already. It means I can remove that 8, which is spuriously placed there. And if this is a 2 or 3, this is going to have to be a 2 or 3 as well. But guess what? Okay, remember that if you see a single, if the candidates are correct, okay, and this is a 2 or 3, and you have one other empty square, then it must be the same candidates, right? So this 2 says that can't be a 2, so that's got to be a 3. The 2's got to be here, like so, and that means we can now remove candidate 2 like this, and now we're faced with 8 and 9, so this 8 can't be there anymore, and we will be able to put in a 3 instead. And this 8 block pointing up here now means that that's got to be a 2, so that's a 7, and that's an 8. 8 across here gives us an 8 in this square here. 8 blocking down, this is a 3, and this is an 8. 8 blocking up this column, down this column, this is our 8, now 4 as part of a pair comes here. This is much easier than this morning's Guardian, really. 4 there, let's get rid of candidate 4, so we don't confuse ourselves. This 7 means that that's not a 7, that is a 7, and this can be removed. If that's 2, 3, this has got to be 2, 3, and this has got to be 2, 3. Well, clearly the 3 blocks that from being a 3, so that's got to be a 2, that's a 3, that's a 2, and that's a 3. I hope you're getting used to this pattern by now. I've seen it in several of the videos that I've made. 8 blocking across here, this is going to be a 9, this is an 8. This 9 means that this must be our 9, and the remaining number to get here is a 2, so that's a 3, and this is our 2, and our rainbow pattern emerges. And I haven't had the timer running, so I don't know, but I think that was pretty quick, and definitely much less strenuous. There was a time there where I thought it was going to be really tough, but nope, just a little bump, not a giant hurdle to clamber over, just a little bump to skip over, I think, and get to the end. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed that, and come back for more Sudoku and nonsense chat anytime you feel like it. Bye-bye.